We got to go on the Twitter. We are live. Hello, everyone. And I got to open up the chat.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
There you
Welcome
go.
to the stream. Yay.
On point. On fucking point.
All right.
Yep.
Where is the stream? It's always frustrating how they make it so somewhat complicated in this particular way, where you actually have to open up your browsers again. It's like you actually have to have a good computer in order to actually just stream normally.
Or multiple computers.
Yeah,
multiple
or
shitty computers work too.
Okay.
Oh shit, we got way more people than I thought we had already.
There's people?
Okay. Yeah, we got 11 people here already. 13. It keeps growing. All right. How is everyone? Wow. I'm scrolling up and the chat is wow. Okay.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's check on wild.
It's just World of Warcraft, eh?
Wait, are we talking Baron's chat or just regular chat?
Is someone
YouTube
playing
live chat.
Yu-Gi-Oh? Yes. American Nightmare. Yes.
That's
So
me.
today's topic is going to be a different one.
Shit.
Somewhat
No.
different. Does that say Binder? Let's have a look. Let's focus on your little camera there for a moment. Binder.
Me? Oh, no, binder.
Binder. All right. Let's wait for a few other people to rock up, and then we are going to get straight into the topic, which will be censorship and banned content.
I'm going to have
Bad.
so much fun.
So, for those of you who don't know, Australia is complete balls in comparison to like everywhere else, which is quite confusing considering the research I've been doing for this video that is going to be coming out hopefully later on today. If it doesn't come out today, then it'll be coming out tomorrow. Fucking hell, I'm so behind. Over the last few days, I've been having to deal with like a lot of issues with my editing program. Anyone who has used it before, there's a couple of people who have used it, including Cynical Sphinx as well. She's used it before, so she completely understands where I'm coming from with using this program. She's just like, yep, okay, that program's super gay. Why are you using it? It crashes all the fucking time. So those are the issues I've been having to deal with, which is kind of annoying.
Benji, I can tell you why you use that program, and it is probably the same reason as me.
Mhm.
It was a $900 program that we both probably got for free.
Yes, well, that too, but also because it's the only one that's more similar to what I'm used to using. I've used Sony Vegas and all those other various programs before, but like this one's just so much more basic, and I don't know, it's just
What are you using?
Camtasia, and everyone's like,
It's like
no, that's hashtag cringe.
but it,
I have one you
but
can
it's like
use.
a little bit more advanced version of Windows Movie Maker.
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
It's like
It's very
one step
advanced
above.
in comparison to Windows Movie Maker.
I use Premiere Pro.
I use Filmora, Wondershare.
Nice. See, I've used so many different programs that now I'm just like thinking to myself, do I actually just learn how to use another program, or just go to one of the other ones that costs like $200 fucking just to pay for, you know? And that's like in Australian dollars, no joke. Everything costs a fortune here. Whenever anyone sends me a link, I'm like, oh yeah, that's like $50. Oh no, that's American dollars.
So wait a second.
Wait, Rax has
You
just
use-
frozen. Oh no, there we go.
I froze?
No, I thought you did because he didn't move. You were like,
Oh, no, I'm just doing the... do you use Windows at all?
yeah.
Okay, so after the stream, I'm going to send you something.
All right, wicked. I
Dun, dun, dun.
I have used a Mac before, and it's so much easier to edit with a Mac. Oh my god.
Yeah, I have Final Cut
Is
Pro.
Is it
You
really?
lucky asshole.
Dude, I've got
Like-
everything.
I haven't used a Mac since probably early 90s.
So I use the Apple.
Well, no, it was Mac, but it still had like the little color screen and the floppy thing floppy disk drive right in the front.
Floppy thing.
It had like a 9.5-inch screen, and everybody said that it's like the best thing for editing.
I got something 9.5 inches.
Hey, that's just Ben. Too.
But our Macs,
Hey, it's Jennifer Jen. Welcome to the stream.
our Mac's easier to edit with.
Sorry?
Our Mac's
Mac
actually
is
easier
to edit with, but I like. See, I use Final Cut Pro 10 and I use Adobe Premiere Pro CC, and both of them are fantastic. I feel that Mac is very easy for beginners, but when it comes to options, I like Premiere Pro better.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's whoa, I'm knocking everything. When it comes to editing and stuff like that, like easy, you know, without it lagging or crashing or anything like that, Mac is by far much better.
I actually went to Pro because it was lagging and crashing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I even like upgraded my RAM. I did everything, but I'm also editing like, you know, 4K video and shit like that. So
4K. Come on. No wonder it's crashing.
Yeah.
It was like fucking like $13,000.
Yeah.
I like quality. It's that quality.
You got to see
That
all
quality
the blackheads right up in them. Those right up on your nose.
Yeah.
So we got like 29 people here. Wow, it just goes to show when you're not on YouTube for like all of what 3 or 4 days, people just nap.
They just assume you died.
Yeah, bad. Okay, so it looks like we're not really going to get all that many people. Maybe I'll tweet it out and see how we can get more people. Everyone, tweet out the stream. Let everyone know what's cracking. We're not releasing any Kraken, so just so you know.
I
Cracking.
I
tweeted it out, but I forgot to tag anyone.
I resent the word Kraken. It reminds me of being a cracker because I'm white. But I like crackers. Crackers are awesome.
My sister released a Kraken once.
And pistachios. Good Kraken.
All right, we have 31 people and 1 dislike already. Sweet.
Oh, you got all those dislikes. I'm retweeting. I'm just gonna retweet your tweet because I'm too lazy to write my own tweet. You know, you got 4 retweets.
I'll be honest though, almost every single stream I've been in, as soon as I come in, somebody that stream gets a dislike.
Cool.
Well, fuck you, butternut. Okay?
It's all your fault.
Take those dislikes and go.
Check it out, Rex.
No, I think I have somebody that follows me around on a dislike squad.
Dude, you can't fucking please everybody. Thinking, okay?
You're right. You look how many cards I have. That's like
I'm in one of those moods tonight, dude.
That's 2,000 cards right there.
Jesus fucking Christ, Chris.
And I have 3,000 more left to put in my other folder.
What? Oh my god. Okay. We might as well get into the topic now because it doesn't seem like we're going to get all that many more people. We got 36 people here right now, so we'll just start. Why not? Okay. Oh god. So, what do you guys know about censorship in Australia?
Absolutely.
Australia?
Yes.
I'm assuming it's going to be pretty similar to Canada.
No. No.
I know that the Fallout series of video games was heavily censored for Australia.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So, as everyone knows, if you follow me on Twitter or if you watch my channel and whatnot, you guys know that I have talked about censorship before in the past. This is something that greatly needs awareness, especially in Australia, for not only the people, but for those who plan to come to Australia in the future. And basically, what I'm going to be focusing on in this next video is that the comparisons between Australia and America only, just those 2 places. I would like to cover other countries, sort of like Canada and so on, but I think Canada is kind of almost on par with Australia, but not as intensely hammered down on. So basically, Australia and America they have two huge differences, which is the ratings system. Now, in Australia, there is only one big classification boardroom that essentially covers both games and movies. That's it. Whereas America has like 2 or 3 different places that covers all of this stuff and make sure that, you know, they go through the motions in a very different manner. That's Hollywood follows this particular route and, you know, goes through various channels before it even gets released and gets the go-ahead. So, but with Australia, it's it has to sit within a certain criteria, which sucks really badly, actually. So I'm gonna give everyone a bit of a preview on how. Oh shit! You guys won't even be able to fucking hear it. So you know what? Maybe I'll just
mime it for us.
Mime it for you. That could work. Maybe I'll just grab my microphone.
No, just do subtitles in sign language.
Subtitles in sign language, because that works. All right, I'm gonna
translate Braille. That'll help us out.
I'm gonna turn the gain up quite a bit, so you guys may or may not get some feedback. I hope you guys don't.
All right,
but it's gonna be fucking loud. So just so you guys know. Okay, change the cable around, and we're dropping off like flies. Bam, take the headphones off. Okay, now let's screen share. Everyone's gonna be like, dude, what happened to your fucking hair? I haven't seen you in like a couple of days, and this is what's happening? Yes. All right.
That shit is fabulous.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, stupid thingamajiggy. Oh my god, get on the floor. Okay.
Ow.
All right, ready, set, and this is your teaser. Oh yeah, just so you know, it's gonna lag like a bitch.
That you're listening to Truth or especially not some booted up, egg-sucking gutter trash.
Baby. Make a better choice. Ratings advice. Use it. It's on every video.
When ratings were first introduced, they generally kept it simple, highlighting certain levels of violence, sex, coarse language, etc. But since then, with the removal and outright banning of certain movies and games, the ratings of both platforms seem to have changed dramatically, where now they give you a much more detailed description of exactly what's contained within what you buy, depending on the rating and genre.
Those classified G are for general expression that can be enjoyed by the whole family.
Okay, this is like where I essentially wanted to start. Now let's close all this and get all this stuff properly back. Okay. No, this is not Johnny Depp. Hang on. Okay, everyone wanted an introduction. So everyone introduce yourself whilst I get my stuff back up and running. Let's start off with Rax, because guess what? It's Rex's birthday. So everyone say,
oh yeah, happy birthday,
Rex.
Rex.
Motherfucking birthday.
Apparently I'm Satan.
Same letters.
Yes.
But what was your question?
Okay, Rax, introduce yourself. I'm going to get everybody to introduce themselves because there's a few people that are late here to the stream. So say hi and let everybody know where they can find you, and, you know, promote your stuff if you want in the chat. Let everybody know that they can go and check out your stuff wherever it is that they can find you. Obviously, that's derp sentencing right there.
Sweet. So I'm Rax the Great. I've been here a few times. I don't know if you have been and seen me here, but if you haven't, then you can find me on YouTube /Rax the Great. I do weird video game related shit, and I'm just a big dork. So come holla at me.
Yes. Okay, cool. No, damn it. Ah, it's Panda Chew. What's up? Video looks good, Benji, and happy birthday, Rax. Thank you so much, Panda Chew. This is Bomb Diggity, and she's the fucking shit. She is. She's fucking awesome. Yeah, the video is going to be coming out tomorrow. I'll just say tomorrow because that's just a safe bet that that's what's going to happen.
Watch, does it come out tomorrow?
Keena, I know that you're there. Please let everybody know where they can find you.
Okay, so I'm going to send the link to my YouTube channel in the chat.
Yes, please do that.
So I do art, I do animations, and I have a webcomic. There's links to it in like nearly all my video descriptions. And I don't know, I'm the weird one of the group. That's how I can describe myself, I think. I'm the
Right
weird
on.
one.
Keena, turn your camera on.
I would, but like the lighting is like really bad.
I don't think.
I'm drawing.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure people will be super curious eventually and be like, "What are you doing?" Okay, yeah, wicked.
Yeah, I'm doing art. I'm working on my comic at the same time. I turn it up because I'm gonna look focused and make weird faces.
My camera is like all sorts of shit right now. That's like mega laggy. I'm really hating it. It's actually doing my head in. Okay. Skeleton Goth, I know that you're Yu-Gi-Oh-ing right now, but please let everybody know where they can find you.
Okay. Well, hello everybody. I'm the Skeleton Goth. You can find me here on YouTube, youtube.com/the Skeleton Goth. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter, same name. And you can go check out my Facebook page, which is the Skeleton Goth fan page. On my videos, I act out with the various characters that I portray within my personality, and I do a couple of tutorial videos and
Hold that thought, Skeleton Goth. Your audio's getting all robot-y dialect type shit. Your microphone's a potato, dude. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Can you hear me now? Testing. Hello. No?
Yeah, it's very crackly.
Hold on. Piece of shit computer. Can you hear me now?
Oh, all right. Yeah, it's still crackly, but it's all good. We'll promote your stuff in the chat. Please go and check out the Skeleton Goth. Skeleton Goth pretty much everywhere. So definitely go and check him out. And yes, then Butternut, please let everyone know where they can find you. Yes, my camera is a potato.
All right, you can find me on YouTube at Futternut A, and on Twitter the same. And I'll throw my links in. I'll throw my link in the live chat there.
Yeah, good stuff. God damn it, man! What is this camera doing? What are you doing? I feel like, wow, Skeleton Goth, your microphone is like all sorts of no.
His camera is possessed by Satan.
Yeah, exactly. Hang on, let's check out the chat quickly because everyone seems to be blowing up real quickly. Okay, Faith Myers, yes, my camera is a potato. It's literally, it's like so bad right now. Okay, hold up. Racks are great. I haven't even gotten a DM, mister. Lol.
Sorry.
Ghost Pokemon, RIP Benji. Why is it RIP? Why is it RIP? I'm a potato. The Filmatics. That's a nice name.
Okay.
I like that. Do you have a channel?
Okay,
Let's go and check it out.
I had to exit real quick. Piece of fucking shit computer. Okay.
The
This son of a bitch.
That's so
works
much
now.
better, dude. Okay. Now we can actually hear you properly. Your microphone is actually fine. So good on you for that.
I don't say much anyway, so it's okay.
Right on. All right. So I wanted to use your real name, but I don't.
No,
Okay,
you can.
Okay,
Cody.
cool.
Cody. Cody or Christopher, it doesn't matter.
Okay, no worries. Don't want to use your real name. See, some people don't want me to use their real names. Do you mind if I use your name? Like
yes,
that?
you can. Please, yes, please.
No. Not you, Skeleton
Oh,
God.
I'm sorry.
I keep clicking on you.
Damn right.
Me?
Oh man.
Yeah. Do you mind if I use your real name?
I've like literally you can go ahead and call me Colin because I do that sometimes in my videos because I talk to myself a little bit. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, no, there's
it's not a secret.
Okay,
like-
cool. There's some people who are like, no, I don't want to do that. Sometimes, yeah, it's becomes a whole thing. But yeah, Colin, please let everybody know where they can find you and what your links are and all that jazz, and promote yourself in the chat as well. This is all essentially introductions right now. We will get into the topic in a moment.
Hi everybody, I'm CJ Blaskovich. So like just for everybody else that's kind of in the chat, well, that we're going to be discussing, yeah, you can just call me Colin. The only thing I don't want getting out is my last name. But yeah, I'm good.
That's the worst thing to say. The only thing I don't want to get out there is my last name.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I just don't want fingerprints out there. Just
Just keep that DNA evidence to yourself, right?
yeah,
that's it.
Can't share my link to the chat, so I'm just going to put it in our group chat for you guys.
Yes.
To spam or whatever.
Yes, everyone go check out Colin's channel. There it is. I just linked it in the chat. And Fodernut, yeah, you did yours. Everyone's done theirs. Okay, wicked. Let's get straight into the topic. Booyah. Okay, so let's start off. Let's go through each person individually. And fuck, this camera is shitting me, man. Look, I feel like I'm using a really shitty slow motion effect, like they did in Resident Evil 2. Like, it just looks fucking terrible. What is that?
Hey, Benji, if you are joining Joy stream tomorrow, I don't know time, I was gonna do a surprise for everybody that I was gonna talk about. I told her already, but nobody knows nothing yet. And you're kind of involved in it if you want to be. I'll tell you more about it. I'll tweet to you.
Oh, sweet. I like surprises. Surprises are fun. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna move my shit. I'm gonna get this fucking lighting. There we go. No, what happened? I'm just gonna lean the
technical difficulties. Please wait.
I know, bad. Why are you? I look like I'm reflecting light now. I'm not pale.
Hey.
You don't need to deny it, Benji. All of us are pale.
I resent the word pale.
There we go. Much better. All right, cool. All right, so each and every individual person, we'll start off with Rax. Rax, do you guys have issues with Benji's so white. Do you guys have issues with censorship in your country?
What do you classify as issues?
Okay, censorship and banning of certain video games and movies.
In all honesty, it's got to be pretty damn bad. I've seen some really fucked up stuff, and I'm sorry, but I'm in no filter mode tonight. So if I get a little too cussy,
no, go ahead.
Just let me know.
Go ahead. No.
In all honesty, I've seen some of the worst shit that I have possibly ever seen, and I don't really see anything happening about it. So if you want to ask me if I feel that censorship is an issue, no, I don't think that we're not being babied. Well, I'll say that.
Anymore.
Okay, interesting. So do you think that there is not an issue where you are?
In my opinion, I don't think that there is an issue. In all honesty, I don't think so. No. Okay. Any experience with having extreme difficulty in finding a certain movie just because of the fact that it's not there, because the country won't allow it to enter into the country, and you have to go online and go find it via other means or something like that? I've seen some of the worst shit that you could possibly think, like rape scenes, like very graphic violence, just like crazy stuff that you would think that, oh man, that should be banned immediately, but I really don't think that it's an issue. I mean, most of that stuff gets either like a NC-17. Like if it gets to a point where it's, you know, really bad, they'll put an NC-17 rating on it or something, like, because it goes beyond R. But in all honesty, most of the things that I see that even have like this very graphic stuff doesn't even go past R these days, in all honesty.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I point that out both like in the video that I'm in the process of making. The difference between Australia and America is the rating system. Is he Canadian? Are you Canadian, Rax?
Am I Canadian?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Kathy's curious.
A. That's
No,
what they say.
I'm not Canadian.
All right, we'll go through. Hang on a second. I'll just bring it up here. Ratings. There we go. Holy shit. Okay. No, that's the wrong one. God, I wasn't prepared at all. Okay, here we go. I'm prepared for this one, though. God damn it. And the program crashed. Nope. There we go. All right. Let's open this up. So here we got, we have the rating system for both the US and Australia. Obviously, you can see that there is, it looks very similar. But I tell you right now, it is not even closely similar.
I've never seen the NC-17 before.
You've never seen it before. Well, there you go. Wow. That's another thing as well. So here we got.
Yeah, I've never actually seen a movie that went to theaters get an NC-17.
Well, that's the problem with America is that the moment that a movie gets NC-17 in the States, the movie doesn't get a wide release. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah,
now,
same thing with like, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but there's also like, we're talking about video games as well. Yeah. If we're talking about both here, but there is the adults only category, but if you even come close to getting that as a rating, most developers either A, are not releasing that game because it's only going to be sold in like like porn shops and stuff. Like you can only get it at like an adult only store.
Yeah. That's one of the ratings that I did not see on there is X, which is porn.
Yeah, I'll be getting into that particular rating in a moment. But in the video that that this is going to be shooting towards is that okay, let's get the mouse here. Okay, so the G rating, it's generally the same for pretty much any country. PG. Now this is where the water gets a bit murky. And confusion starts to kick in because unlike America, nearly everything these days, and even in the past, has been given a PG-13 rating. Examples of this would be Small Soldiers. Good example. Small Soldiers here in Australia is rated PG, which is pretty much for anyone, really. Like with, you know, adults or parents or whatever, you know, looking after the kids and shit and really making sure that they're not watching something that's, I guess, extremely violent. But in America, Small Soldiers is rated PG-13.
What did the new Power Rangers movie get over there?
PG. Here, it got the M rating.
Really? That's funny.
Okay. Well, another piece of confusing information is that even though the reason why I'm saying all this stuff is very confusing is because Australia has massive problems with censorship. Like it has insane problems with it. And so therefore, you know, it confuses me even more when this M rating here covers your PG, PG-13, R, and NC-17. Both the M and MA rating covers all four of these ratings here. So, like, anything that is R-rated here in Australia, I know for a fact it's either R or NC-17 in the States. There's no arguing about it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Because here in Australia, even though we have a ton of movies rated R, they do get film, like, cinema releases, which is even more confusing on so many levels because we have so many movies and video games that are banned. So a good example of this would be, yes, exactly, Faith Myers. I'm saying this, the Stick of Truth censorship is dumb as fuck. Completely agree 100%. South Park, The Stick of Truth was extremely censored. it was censored to the point of where they actually removed chunks of the game. So there were unplayable sections of the game that we would come across. Like, for example, when you're on the spaceship and the dildo's going in the ass sort of thing. Anything anal penetration, nope, it's a no-go. Anything like super intrusive gay stuff, you know, it's like it's banned or censored or it's been cut out or something like that. So it really shits me when they give certain movies that have extreme violence or extreme rape or extreme, you know, swearing or extreme drug use, and it's given an R rating, yet they can't let certain, like, particular things, you know, into the country with an R rating and leave it the way that it is. You know, it really does actually shit me quite a bit. So that has led to a lot of games and movies essentially either being censored or being outright banned, which leads to a lot of issues internationally, you know, for people who want to find certain movies and games. So let's go through the list here. Everyone seems to get confused with what games are actually allowed here. Now, this one, Blitz the League, is a good example because this is literally just like football. That's all it is.
What the fuck?
Wait, it's banned?
That got banned?
It's
yeah,
banned?
because yeah,
It's
that's
just
right. It's
American
banned.
football.
Yeah, but because of drug use related content
Oh my god.
as rewards. But it's because they use like drug related stuff as incentives and rewards, and so therefore they're like, no,
drug related in that game.
well,
I'm
I
looking
haven't
that
played
up.
it myself, but I've actually looked up into it, and it confuses me on so many levels. So let's go down. I'm gonna see if I can actually find something that I have not been able to find or play or anything. So let's.
This is blasphemy.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's because of steroids.
Oh my god! Really?
It's not even like, it's not even like they talk about. Yeah, it's like you get steroids as like a reward or something. It's not even. That's so dumb.
Yeah,
wow,
that's fucking
that
stupid.
actually confuses me even more. Awesome.
Yeah, dude. Like some of the things are like flaxseed oil. One of the things that you can get, PGP, Andersol, Celeston. I don't even know what the hell that is. Half of these fucking things I can't even read.
Okay. Wow,
That's
that's what the fuck. Okay. Now this is confusing. Postal 1 and 2. The first one still hasn't been released here in Australia. It's actually impossible to find in any store anywhere in Australia. You have to buy it online only. It's the only place you can find it. Even on Steam, you can't get it. You actually have to buy it.
Seriously?
You know, elsewhere.
What?
Can't get it. Postal, the first one, doesn't exist here. And Postal 2 was reclassified recently after it was given the unrated and unedited version for X amount of time. And more people started to complain about it, and people were like, no, this is a shit game. We don't want our kids playing it, blah, 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 blah. So they brought it back into the classification, you know, thing where they tried to reclassify it as something or give it an edited version or cut out sections of the game that people can't play or get rid of features that you can't use and so on and so forth. So they couldn't find a way around it because of the way that the game was actually made. So therefore they had to refuse classification. Now, when a movie or game is refused classification, that's it. It can't be sold or anything here at all. It's just the way that it is, unfortunately, which sucks. Free the penis for Australia. This is correct. There's fucking dicks everywhere.
Yeah, our chat is very penis happy tonight. It's pretty funny.
Oh, American Nightmare. Where is it? The MPAA in America was actually more laxed on rating films comparison to these days. This is true. This is so true. And I'll get into that in a sec with an example. There is a heavy trend from movie companies to try and avoid R-rated films because they're not as profitable as something like PG-13 film. This is an excellent point. I brought this up a couple of times, actually. I talked about this in my video where I said, can Deadpool be Deadpool in a non-Deadpool movie? He can't. Simple as that. He can't be.
If he can't say fuck, he's not gonna work.
That's right. And see, the difference with the Australian and American ratings is that the M rating here in Australia, you can have like a ridiculous amount of M, like you can have a ridiculous amount of swear words. You could even say the word cunt, and people will, you know, be like, oh, okay, yeah, it's M rated. Obviously, it's not for kids. But then when you actually look at the description of it, it says it's recommended for those over the age of 15. And you know, parents and adult guardians need to sort of watch over it and whatnot over the kids. But then you get into the MA ratings, and for the most part, if you go to the movies and you go to see an MA rated movie and you don't look 15 years old, they won't let you win. Which is a load of shit, in my opinion, because I went to go and see Eraser at the movies, which was rated MA here in Australia upon its release, and I saw it. I was like 9 or something when I saw it at the movies. And that was awesome. I felt like such an adult. I was like, or whenever it was that it came out, I was like, oh yeah, this is amazing. I'm seeing an MA rated movie. My mom's not even here. This is sweet. It was so much fun.
So edgy.
Yeah, I know. Edgy as fuck. American Nightmare again. There have been exceptions to the rules, but Fox wasn't keen on putting Deadpool out. Yeah, we know that. It's a film they've cut so harshly to try and sabotage it. It still ended up successful. This is true. I could see where they cut it as well. Like there were a lot of scenes that seemed like they could have had addition.
They harshly cut the budget for the movie, so they had to, because the fight scenes were supposed to be much bigger. You know, with a lot of gunfire and everything. Which is why they had to cut it back by just being like, oh, he left his bag in the car. Yeah.
Exactly. And see, the problem with Hollywood is that they don't look at context. They just don't. They don't look at context at all. And this is where they're going to fail. They're going to fail on so many levels, because Deadpool, doesn't matter what you do with him, if he's given an R rating, you can do anything with him. Anything. Literally. You can make it the lowest budget fucking movie out there, and with how special effects can actually be created with your home computer, you can do whatever it is you want, essentially. You know, like Freddie Wong is proof of this. He's made some of the best, short films with his own home computer, him and his mates. You know, it looks unreal. Same thing with digital, what's it called? Sorry, not digital. What's that other group that do like special effects and shit really well? Come on, you guys, help me out here. It's not Freddie Wong. It's the other one. Oh my god, you guys don't watch YouTube. This is like doing my head right now.
I know who Freddie Wong is.
Well, whoever did that fanfic Star Trek Horizons.
Yeah, no, it's hang on a second. You know what? Mario Kart in real life.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I've seen
no, that's also Rocket Jump, which is, come on, someone in the chat, help me out. Ah, hey Joy, eat my dick, eat my dick. I paid for this. You have to say it. End racism, troll lives matter, skullet, skinless head, butts, turds, horseshit, butt stuff. Yes, all the butt stuff.
Ooh, butt stuff.
I like butt
stuff. Collider. Is it Collider? Collider Studios or something? No. Corridor Digital. That's the one. Corridor Digital. They create some unbelievable special effects, you know, in their videos. It just blows my mind. But thank you very much, Joy, for the $5. And yes, I spoke it loud and proud. So Fodernut, are there like movies and games that you personally have tried to go out of your way to look for that you can't find because of XYZ reasons?
It's not so much movies, games, it's TV shows and content along that lines. And it's not a direct censorship for a lot of it. What it is actually political madness and hidden censorship.
Yep.
Such as if you want to be on Netflix, our Netflix has to be, I think it's 30% minimum Canadian content.
Wow.
So we need to have some stuff filmed in Canada. But the problem is if you want to have something edgy, if you talk about ISIS and relate it to Muslims, guess what? You may not get a permit and you're guaranteed to not have funding. It's the same as on our news, for mainstream news. If, say, CBC, Global, whoever says, oh, Muslim terrorists, they can actually have their CRTC license pulled. So it's not a direct censorship of, oh, this isn't available. It's more like, can say that, but then again, we will cripple you at the knees if you try and fuck with us. So there's a lot of TV shows that aren't available here. Or they don't get to be available until they're already off air. Like, I think Burn Notice was, or not Burn Notice, the one with the Hampton Doctors, whatever that one is. That was in season. That was in season 4 before it came to Canada. Like,
wow. Hang on a second before it disappears.
Like, for
Jenny Cranberry, just because you're cute as fuck. Thank you so much.
Damn.
Thank you very much. And everybody, come on, everybody got to say happy birthday to Rax. Good old Raxiness.
Is it really?
We should totally sing. We should totally sing.
My birthday.
No, we can't because it's
happy birthday.
We can't sing happy birthday because it's copyrighted, which is bullshit. So
really,
it's copyrighted. If you actually put happy birthday in your
actually
videos and you're well known and someone can find that shit out, or the creator, or the person who has the copyright for it, they can actually claim that shit, which is fucking gay.
Actually, I think that the copyright they finally let it expire.
Really? Oh, cool.
I'm going to double check.
Joy, $5. Thank you so much, Joy. Bend the knees, bend the hips, wiggle the butt, stick out the nips.
Oh my god.
You know what time it is. Quick.
It's twerking time.
Yeah. Okay, just because you asked so nicely, the color brown is racist.
We should all twerk for Rax's birthday.
Yeah, dude. I want to fucking twerk off right now. Everybody.
We should get
Give
a
it to
rating.
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
1:30.
You're not next to me, so I can't be like pat, 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 pat. Yeah.
I'm looking at it, and
That was the best goddamn birthday present I ever fucking
there.
had.
okay.
Actually, yeah, Kimber. It's actually Kimber's birthday too. She was in a stream and we were talking. Me and Kimber actually were born on the exact same day, and we're the exact same age.
Oh, well.
Oh,
What time of the day?
happy birthday, Kimber.
We both came out of the same vagina at the same time, so
Oh my
it's not that close.
Oof.
That's always something good
Fun.
to reminisce about. You both came out of a vagina at the same moment.
Yeah, so I just looked at it, and yeah, the copyright was declared to be public domain in 2016. So
You forgot to say quit hiding your UFO.
Yeah, where's Bomb Diggity? This is a first.
Hang on. American Nightmare. So the potato quality camera didn't free up this time during your twerk, Benji. I think that's a first.
You see, it's not that Benji's any good at twerking. It's just the freeze frame of his camera makes it look like he's.
It makes
This
it look
camera
like
looks on.
all I need
It looks like this.
is a tail, literally.
That's how it looks like.
Oh, that's horrible.
And then mine's
God.
all.
That's terrible.
Mine's all. Oh shit! Oh fuck! As I did that, I knocked down my glasses. Hope I didn't break them. My spectacles.
So I get what you're saying there, Fadana, in regards to like sort of hidden censorship. The same thing goes for here when it comes to certain shows. There was a show that was even made here in Melbourne, and it was banned because the story that they were referring to was still in court and it hadn't ended yet. So they were like, nope, we got to ban it. And it still hasn't actually been released yet, even after the whole thing. The guy who the whole thing was focused on is now dead. So it kind of raises questions as to, do they just not want people outside of Australia to know what Melbourne's history is or Australia's history and whatnot? Like I've tried sending links to certain news stories just from YouTube, and it's like blocked in their country. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, like
yeah. The other thing too is we get different news in different countries. Like for me, I'll be honest, I'll look at the Huffington Post for a good laugh, but I can only see Huffington Post Canada. I can't see the American one anymore.
You know what I was thinking is bullshit?
What?
Is like, certain people get get influenced by certain movies to perform certain actions. Like they see somebody who's a killer in a movie, they become a killer. It's like, why would you want to get inspired by that? It's like the incident with the Dark Knight Rises. The guy shot up the whole movie theater because he felt like what was that about again? Does anybody remember that incident?
Yeah. At the Batman,
he was repressing his homosexual feelings, and then he acted like he was the Joker. And I'm just kidding.
Something like that. But yeah, it's like people get influenced by certain movies to perform certain actions.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't really feel. I'll be totally honest with you. I feel like people use that shit as an excuse. I feel like they already have those feelings built up, and they just look for a
reason.
Like I don't even know a reason. Like I just feel like they look for something to blame.
A motive. Yeah. Did you guys see the movie, the documentary "Beware the Slender Man"? Did you hear about that story?
I've heard about the story. I haven't seen the documentary though. Hang on a second. I just want to get to a couple of comments here. Jenny Cranberry, which comment are you referring to? I think Joy has a crush on Benji. Lol, that would be so cute. Benji and I could never be. It's too racist against hot women. He's got to get over his own issues. Also, I prefer a man whose twerk is much more awkward. Hamish and Andy have been censored on TV. This is true. Hamish and Andy have actually they've been refused airtime several times because of the topics that they want to cover. And they're like, nope, we're not going to give that to you. So we're just going to not allow you to air tonight, or at least you have to talk about a very boring, mundane topic or something that, the people can deal with, something that it's not going to invade their minds in a different way. American Nightmare. All countries are fearful of their people learning about their horrid and evil past. So censorship is something all countries practice for several reasons. Yeah. Okay, everyone's kind of just talking amongst themselves in the chat, so I'll let that go for a moment. Sorry, what were you saying?
Who was talking?
Me?
Yeah, someone was saying something in regards to... I cut them off before I even got a chance to hear what it is that they had to say. Dead silence.
Yellow.
I don't like that movie. I don't know why.
I saw that movie really recently, and I know it sounds weird, but I thought the little dummy was really cute, and now I want to get it and put it next to my jigsaw puppet.
You need to show everybody your jigsaw puppet that you have, because we have new people here, I'm assuming.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so anyone who doesn't know... oh, hang on, before I get to that. Benji, did you see the new government laws in regards to encryption? No, I didn't. Send me the link on the Twitter, and I will definitely have a look at that, because I'm always interested to look at new laws that are set in place. And yeah, I like to catch up on that shit. And any new information that I could potentially put into this video, I'm all for it. There's actually something I did want to also talk about, which is someone. I'll say that there's someone important sent me a link about Australia's internet and how far behind it is, which is total madness. It will actually blow your mind with how far behind we are. Hang on a minute. Let's go through the DMs. Man, how far back is it? Fucking hell.
Like, are
Benji?
you talking speed or quality or what?
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Nice.
I want one of those.
Now, for those of you who
So
don't
cute.
know, that's actually a prop. That's actually one of the props, which is amazing.
Really?
Like that's so good.
Damn.
Yeah.
How much
Amazing.
did that cost?
2,000 euros.
What the
What?
balls?
2,000.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh my god, that's insanity.
Yeah, I know. I was 15 when I got it. My grandmother got it to me for Christmas.
Oh
I
my.
was
What
obsessed.
what a great grandmother giving you the greatest
know.
Christmas gift of all time.
I know.
God
My,
damn.
my grandmother was the kind of person I could show her like really hardcore dildo websites, and she would like it.
Oh,
And
That's so
if
good.
I know, if I showed that to my mom, she would be like, "Oh my god, what is wrong with you?" And I would show my grandma, and she would be like, "Oh wow, that's interesting. How does that fit in a name?"
Oh, wow.
Good night, Sarah Tuck. Have a good night. I know I decided to stream at the most awkward time ever, so that's probably the reason why we don't have all that many viewers today. Send him $2 and ask where his UFO is. Good night, y'all. Y'all, you just said y'all. Hashtag cringe.
I
The
like
fact
what
that I said
it
hashtag
says.
anything.
Y'all motherfuckers need Jesus.
praise the
All right.
Lord.
And thanks, Kina. You've just completely destroyed my happiest moment, which was meeting Ernie Hudson, and I never got to tell the story. You just ruined it.
Oh.
I can't top you.
All right. So this is the thing I wanted to sort of cover. Everyone is really curious to know why Australian internet is so bad. Now, if you look here, just highlighting it, I'm going to zoom in so you guys can take a look and see what that says. A computer lounge at the University of New South Wales in Sydney. Who is making all that loud fucking noise? I bet you any money that's
Sorry, that's me. I went to get something in the fridge.
Hey,
Don't assume.
In the recent list of internet speeds, Australia is ranked 51st, trailing developing economies like Thailand and Kenya.
What?
Yeah, that's how slow our internet is. No joke. And if you read this entire thing, I'll actually link it in the chat, so if anyone's curious to take a look, that shit is for real. I'm not even shitting you. Like, anyone who's interested about, in regards to all this political type stuff and want to know more about Australia and how fucking annoying it is here in regards to speeds and all that shit, it is so bad.
Well, what
So
kind of
bad.
speed? What kind of speed do you get?
Me? Oh, God. I'll do a speed test right now while I'm on stream.
Actually, I'll do one as well.
This will be funny.
I'm bipartial to speed. I'm more of a crack guy.
Okay, my download speed is throttling at 6 megabytes download.
All right. I don't know right now, but I'm about to screen share.
Holy shit.
Okay, so I'll cancel my test and I will screen share mine as well. So here we go. Where is it? Retry. Bam.
My biggest problem is my computer is a potato.
Yeah, throttling there. It's so bad. So bad. So fucking terrible. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. It's throttling, not even getting a megabyte for upload speed.
Damn.
All right, mine.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's bad. Your
That's
internet is... Sorry?
That's a pretty good ping that I got. 134 milliseconds.
304.
Jesus.
Yeah.
My entire question is, like, does Australia just use copper cabling and, like, not even have repeaters?
No, we just use copper cabling. Not even kidding. Like, we actually
There's
just
mine.
use copper cabling.
Jesus.
Hang on.
Okay, and how much does
I didn't see
But
that.
how much does yours cost?
Ours cost a
mine?
buttload. Yeah, I didn't see that. How much is
Ours
yours?
at 43 and 11.17 up. 43 and a half down and 11.1 up. And
Well,
I
that's just
pay.
shit.
Well, I get a student discount, so I'm half price, but I pay $60.
What? You're on
Normally,
Hang on.
120.
Cool chill girl. I'm on 5G. 5G. I didn't even know that exists.
Same.
Well, that's what I'm on too.
We don't even have that here. We have 4G, and it's the fastest internet you can get here.
No, 5G. 5G is in your router. It's not it's not cell phone.
Yeah.
It's 5 gigahertz.
Yeah, 5 gigahertz. Well, I have that here.
Routers are either 900 megahertz, 2.4 gigahertz, or 5 gigahertz.
My upload is 34.6.
For upload?
God.
Yeah.
What is your download?
111.34.
What? What? No! Oh my God, man!
Boot rocks. Jealousy. Boot rocks.
No! Fuck that, man!
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Now,
our kangaroos are actually faster than the internet. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
How
so
much
true.
are you paying?
How much am I paying? Oh, I pay like, I think it's like anywhere between $60 and $80 a month or something.
Jeez,
Whoa.
dude, I pay like the same as you.
Yeah.
I pay
That's
100.
fucked.
Yeah, I just did one. I've got 52 down and like 10 up. So
What country are you in, Colin? Sorry.
I'm in Arizona. So Arizona in the
Yeah, but
US.
anyone who even lives in America, I know instantly that they're going to have way better internet than anywhere else. That's near Australia. That's a fact.
This is why I'm trying to convince you to move to Arizona, because it's kind of like Australia, except not as deadly, and we have good internet. We also have seasons at the correct time of year.
See, but no, that's it. No, this is it though. People say that it's not as deadly. Your people are 10 times more deadly than anyone here in Australia, though. I'll give you that.
True, we do have
Us
guns.
people. Who the hell is us people?
Yeah, that's right. I'm. What's that word?
Racist?
I'm being racist against America.
Sweet.
Okay. To the Americans, something was just brought up. What is your data cap?
You know what's funny? I know
have no
straight away
idea.
the moment that you ask that question, I'm going to beat you guys anyway.
That's a good question, too.
Unlimited internet doesn't exist on a mobile phone. And like right now, my mobile phone is at 500 megabytes per day.
What?
And it's $2 a day. Yeah. Everyone's just like, what? No. Yes, that's the hard times we live in.
My internet would come with a 250 gig cap, except I pay an extra $10 a month.
Oh, Benji, if I was to use a courier pigeon to send an SMS, it would be more reliable. This is a fact. So, for those of you who don't know, Suit Yourself made a video recently in regards to a certain internet service provider here in Australia, and he did an excellent job with getting the point across that the internet here is bad. He's got his own experience, so please go and check it out. I will pull it up now, and I will actually ask you to go and check out Suit's video because it's really good. And it definitely drives the point across that shit is so outdated here. Obviously,
Is
it
this
has
the same
a
guy you showed us with the that was like doing something like talking about political stuff last stream, I think.
no, that was Friendly Geordies.
Okay.
So maybe
Suit Yourself,
got rid of it.
Suit Yourself does all animation.
Oh, he's
And he's
privated it.
self-taught.
Oh no, he doesn't.
What?
I thought he did. My bad. All right, here we go. So this is Suit Yourself. There's his video, and it was recently fixed. So there's like a story that goes to the end of that, but it's essentially just waiting for tech support. He was waiting for 2 hours just to find out what was wrong with his internet.
What?
Yeah.
I should do that with our tech support.
Tansy, haha, certain internet provider, aka the devil. Yeah, I concur, definitely.
Somebody's asking you, what company are you with?
Tell us.
Why would I tell you that?
No, it's for Futternut.
No, that's the name of the company.
What? That's the That's the name of the company.
Yeah.
Tell us who you're with.
No, we only have. I have no fear of saying who we're with or who I'm with because there's only 2 providers where I'm at. There's Shaw and TELUS.
I've never heard of what the fuck.
I never heard of either of them.
Okay.
Sarah Tuck just gave me some good old feels to get on par with her. I've been on the phone for 5 hours with Centrelink. Yes, so have I. I actually went into a Centrelink years ago when I could be bothered doing that thing. I would go into a Centrelink to go and speak to a person instead. So basically, it's kind of like a what do you call it? It's kind of like what would you guys call it over there? A pension. It's kind of like that. But a teenager can get this though. So you would have like fortnightly payments depending on what you would be categorized in, like a kid who's going to university or going to TAFE for school or looking for work or whatever. There's various, things that you would be, various boxes that you would be put in, and you would get X amount of money per fortnight. So say, for example, if you're with New Start, you would probably get like around $600 or $650 a fortnight, so that you can go to uni, you could continue looking for work, full-time, as well as full-time university. So you obviously can't do both. So if you can't fulfill the duties in which they're asking you to look at, then obviously you can't get that money. So therefore you can't live on your own. You have to live with your parents. And there's this whole big loophole of how the whole thing goes in and out. It's quite annoying. Youth allowance, that's the one. I hear you sucking away on that fucking vape. Vape. He's a vapor. Vape nation.
Don't look
We're taking over.
We have the smoker, we have the vapor, and what else do we have? That's about it that I know of.
I have beer.
Oh, there you go.
Rex, I'm out of beer. I'm out of cigarettes, and I'm waiting for money to be deposited into my bank account.
Mine did that for me this morning at midnight.
Panda Chew.
That's... Sai, hello.
Hey, Sai.
Hey, Sai. How are you, man?
Hi, Sai.
What? You're muted. You're muted, woman.
Unmute thyself from thy stream.
Oh, your microphone's not working. Or it's like super quiet.
No, she's muted.
Panda Chew says that's like BT in the UK. What's BT? Does anyone else know what BT is? Very confusing.
Butt trumpet.
Baloney tomatoes.
I don't know.
Boobs and testes.
Faith Myers. My parents were once on the phone for 4 hours with tech support only to be told to reset the router. No. Oh my god, that would shit me so bad. That would do my head in. I'd be like, man, go cram it where the sun don't shine. Seriously. ASMR.
Seriously,
welcome. I like when you say shit me
to the stream. Thank you very much for joining us. It is much appreciated.
Say shit me in ASMR.
Oh, shit me.
Like I've worked in tech support almost my entire adult life, and seriously, like the first thing they will always tell you, turn it off and on again.
You know what I say before I even get to that point? I say, I'm very tech savvy. I know what's going on in regards to what you're going to tell me and all that shit. I get straight to the point. I say, I've reset the router, I've reset the computer, I've checked the settings, and I go through a list of things so that they don't have to say that shit to me because it's so annoying.
And it doesn't work.
Actually, about 2 years ago, my tech support hung up on me because I was using Linux. They're
really?
like, "Oh, well, you go into the start menu." I'm like, I don't run Windows." "Oh, well, then on the Apple, it's like, no, I'm running Linux Kali."
And they're like, "What's Linux?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's so. I have no words.
They're like, "That's not a real
Benji,
operating system," and they hung up
no,
on
it
me.
is. Really? Oh.
They didn't have the little cut sheet. Like, I swear, most of the fucking first level of tech support you get, they get a little piece of paper that says, "Do this, do that, do this," and it doesn't matter what your problem is. They're using that exact same piece of paper.
Pretty much.
No, tell them to go fuck off and learn actual tech before they sign up to a tech company. Oh yes, I'm going to help you with your technology that I know nothing about. Benji, when my internet goes down, they tell me it's because someone has pulled the plug as there is no more room at the exchange. What? What?
That's the best one so far.
I got one more
about. Huh?
Benji, that's a really good question from American Nightmare.
Where? I'm curious, Benji, if your channel was to be flagged as advertiser unfriendly, would you consider that a form of censorship against your channel? It depends. It really depends on what it is the video would be about. It is a very good question, actually. I've had my my content flagged for non-advertiser friendly content, and I will show you this. Let's go to my channel, video manager, and I'll show you exactly where the non-advertiser friendly content is. Actually, no, I won't be able to tell you because it still confuses me to this day, actually. So let's go to not monetized. Yep, it's just really slow right now. So give me a moment. Where is she from? I don't know who you're talking about. Okay, let's go back. So screen share.
Oh, I think Michelle C is talking to Kina.
Okay.
What? Oh, sorry, I don't have the chat open. Let me see.
All right, so we have just my channel trailer.
I need to open it.
Not eligible for monetization. Let's see why. I don't know why.
Sexy. Boom.
It's literally like it doesn't go into any sort of weird description or anything like that. It's all there. Links to fair use policy and all that shit. Tags are nothing out of the ordinary. I've been told that apparently the word television is one thing that's considered as like a flagged word or whatever. So I don't know what's the go there. I can't monetize it. There's no option to even go back and, fight it or dispute it or whatever. So I don't know what's up there. If I were to go to even more, like actually, these were considered as non-advertiser friendly, but I think they might have changed the symbol for it. Oh no, they did. There we go, non-advertiser friendly content, but that's because of the word rape was used in the title, so that's fine.
Oh.
But I had all of these were not advertiser friendly content, and I actually disputed them, and so then they got rid of my monetization for these videos. Literally 10 random things about me. Every single time someone flags my video or whatever, I just either private it or just make it unlinked, and then there you go. So then they can't earn any extra money off that shit. So go eat a dick, all those people or those fucking companies that try to, screw me over. Literally, just fire twirling, really, not eligible for monetization, fire twirling. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, literally. Charcoal art, subscriber advice, not eligible for monetization. Charcoal art. Really?
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Like I've got a lot of them. And actually, I think there might be another page. No, there's no other pages. I've deleted a lot of the videos, so then they because I can't bother, I just download them and then I just re-upload them later on. but there's so many videos where I've been hit with, not eligible for monetization. That's why I decided to create a Patreon so that people could go and check that out, or become a Patreon. I can create just content just for them, stuff that I think that they might enjoy. Hashtag YouTube broke Benji. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened for a long period of time when I kept on getting flagged, or when I not flagged, but when I kept on getting hit with non-advertiser friendly content, or even like copyright content and shit. That shit really did my head in. You need to video one of the upmanship for the worst experience with internet tech support. I'm sure that I could do that very easily. Where's AGMA? Who's that? You can't do it. You mean MDA? MDA, I'm pretty sure he's asleep. Like, I don't know the time frames between countries, but I'm pretty sure it's early as fuck in the morning for the UK at the moment. That's the only thing I can assume. But yeah, that's to answer your question, American Nightmare, for sure. I've been hit in all different directions, which is really annoying. When people say that they have issues with copyright and stuff like that, I'm like, bitch, I've been dealing with this for years. And it's not like aimed towards anybody in particular. It's just one of those things where I think to myself, okay, people are getting hit now, but I've been getting hit for years with
Sorry, there she is.
Your mic is still not working. Did you restart your computer? So you did restart your computer.
Sign language.
Yeah, I think you might have to go sign language. Did you check your little icon down the bottom, your little speaker thingy, and check all the settings there? Is it just your headset that you're using? Have you used it on a phone, or does your internal do you have like an internal microphone?
Phone.
It's on your phone. Oh, that sucks.
Bam.
All right, no worries.
Hey, can you guys hear me at all?
Yeah.
Yes.
Faith says,
okay.
Sign language.
Giggity.
Good one, Faith.
My browser is freezing
up.
You gave me the wrong link. Okay, I'm sending you a link right now. I gave you an old link, and then I added a bunch of people in a group, and I added you in this, and I'm going to add it to you again, but actually, no, I won't. I'll just send it to you in the DMs anyway. So here you go, this one. Bam, there you go. And like, I added you to a group with like 10 people, and I don't know whether or not anyone's even checked that particular DM. So anyone who's here, if I sent you a link and it turned out to be the wrong one, go check out Twitter, the DMs. There is a group that I've added you to with like 10 people. And there's a link in there that you can go and use. Much easier to do it that way. So welcome. Welcome to anyone who is new here. We have 41 people here. Don't know if anyone else is going to be coming. Because obviously time differences and so on and so forth. Yes. Benji, I got your link. New Australian Laws Force Facebook, WhatsApp to open encrypted messages. Really?
What?
Oh, wait. How old is this? Oh, this is new. This happened yesterday. I didn't even know about this. How did they get away with that?
That's invasion of privacy.
That is. See, there you go.
happened?
Now, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Australia's got it way fucking worse than anywhere else. Ugh. So, Must Destroy All, did that work? Obviously, it didn't work. You're not here yet, but I sent you a Twitter link. Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull is set to announce new laws today to oblige both telcos and social media platforms like Facebook and WhatsApp to give Australian security agencies access to encrypted messages. Attorney General George Brandis has confirmed that the government won't be asking for flaws in encryption software to allow access by authorities, and instead companies will need to, where possible, decrypt messages as requested with a warrant. Okay. Where is the rest of the report? Here we go. As reported by SMH, current laws do oblige telcos to help law enforcement agencies access messages. That's actually written poorly. You should be ashamed of yourself, Gizmodo. We can't hear you still, Si. Your computer's gay.
All right. Well, there's a little bit of lull of making fun of Si. It's 2 a.m. My computer is fucking up.
No worries.
Thanks for having me on, Benji. Nice seeing everybody again, and next time. And thanks to your chat. I like the new name, Neckbeard.
Yes, Neckbeard. Everybody, thank you for giving him the new Neckbeard.
And the hate page on Tumblr.
Ah, sweet as. That sounds mad. You should link it to me so sweet. I can give them some love and support there.
All right. All right. You guys have a great one.
Take care of yourself, man.
Take it easy.
All right. Have a good night.
Must destroy all. MDA. You should send a message to Sin and try it. Oh, there he is.
I'm alive.
Send him.
I'm alive. Yes.
Welcome to the stream. You should send a message to Sin. Get her to come on as well. I sent her a link,
She's
but I don't.
Probably asleep, but I'll give her a message.
Hey, must destroy all.
Hey.
Why has Joyce forsaken me? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll send her a message.
What did I miss in the chat? I had to tweet out. My son pulled out the tissues out of my box. Oh, that could have been taken in so many different ways, but okay. Nobody's tweeting it out. People, I'm disappointed. Come on. Benji run for the office. Yeah, I wish. That'd be... I mean, actually, no. Realistically, I kind of don't, because they'd probably just be like, okay, we'll give you an opportunity to say whatever it is you need to say, and then they'd boot me off the team immediately, because there's no way in hell the government would agree with anything I have to say, you know, with all their bullshit. So now that you're on MDA, have you personally, or not personally, but just have you in general experienced some form of censorship in regards to movies, games, or basically anything else? Because that's going to be today's topic, is where we're talking about various forms of censorship and banning of certain content and whatnot.
Not necessarily movies or games, but I've been banned by YouTube before, and also had a DMCA done to me before, but that's about it. Yeah, I never got like actually attacked by a giant brand before, where they just wanted to take me down or something. But I knew people that had that kind of issue before. I remember one time one of my friends made a video about the upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie that was coming out. You know, the one that by Michael Bay.
No, we don't know that movie. It doesn't exist. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I don't want to go like
Well, he's a huge fan, so when he saw it coming out, he was like, "Oh, this is awesome. I like it. I like it." So he was praising the movie. He was showing a few pictures that were leaked, and when he did that, I think it was Paramount that actually went after his account and took down the video with the DMCA. Yeah.
The DMCA. Holy shit.
Yeah. And I think they said to him in a settlement, if he wants to not, you know, if he wants to basically I guess get it removed or whatever, like the DMCA removed, he would have to just, you know, take down the video.
Oh, that's bullshit, man. Neurosis hypnosis. 1, 2, 3, click.
I mean, I understand to some extent that you don't want to have your movie leaked out there, but you could at least contact the the account, see if you can come to some settlement. It's not like you guys are contacting 5 billion accounts here, you know. Just
how small was the channel?
What?
How small was the channel that got hit with that?
Around that time, I don't think he has grown that much as of late because doesn't do much YouTube videos anymore. But
I'm sure that incident didn't help his, incentive on wanting to keep making content. Like when you get hit with shit like that, that's bullshit, man.
Yeah,
that sucks.
I think around that time he may have had like maybe 3,000, 2,000, something like that.
That's so small.
Yeah,
that sucks,
still
man.
Small. He's still small. Just
that's fucked up.
It's so small. That's
penis is so small.
American penis so big.
It's very big.
What the
Japanese penis is so small.
Sigh.
Nothing.
What the fuck? Australia hates sex. Faith. I'm not reading the whole conversation, but just to see what you wrote. Okay.
Sigh, duck.
Sigh.
Sigh.
Sigh. Cool.
Sigh.
Sigh. Wow, Buffett.
Sigh. Come on.
Sigh.
What are you doing? Your stuff's retarded, man.
I feel like you're
I'm focusing all our attention on you because that's not cool.
Sigh.
I'm surprised that didn't even happen sooner. Sigh.
Oh god. That's a new one. Okay, hashtag sigh duck. Spam. Everyone, spam that in the chat. Spam like crazy.
Sigh duck.
Why do Australians hate sex? It's not Australians, it's the government. That's the thing. If Australia hated sex, we would not have things like schoolies. We would not have things, various forms of, festivals like Rainbow Serpent and, you know what I'm talking about, Australians out there. You guys know what I'm talking about. And yeah, there we go. Spam the chat with side dick.
What the fuck?
Oh, we can hear you. We can hear you laughing, but it's really, really, really quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, yes!
You can hear me now?
It's so quiet, though, dude. It is so quiet.
No, my speaker's on 100%.
Okay,
No.
I had to turn my system sound really fucking high, and I can hear you just.
Now, I know this has probably been said so many times. Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on?
She's probably checked the router.
Okay, so MDA, earlier we talked about how when you go through customer service, you quite literally you always get that first question: Have you turned your router on and off? And everyone's just like, oh, that dreaded question. And so whenever I get through customer service, I quite literally give them a list of things that I've already done so that I don't have to hear that really infuriating set of questions.
Yeah. I haven't dealt with customer service when it comes down to computers in a long time, mainly because, I stopped using Dells and any Microsoft computers, or Windows, and just stuck to Macintosh computers, which I've never really had much problems to begin with them.
I find it funny how you say the word Macintosh instead of Mac.
Macintosh. Trying to make it sound a bit more appealing.
Hey, Sai, we're gonna ask you, do whatever it is you were doing before, because we could hear you, but it seems like you have to yell in order for us to hear you properly. So yell straight into the mic, say a certain word, and we will guess what you said.
Say Psyduck.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm ready.
Okay. No, we can't hear you. I can't hear you at all. I don't know what happened before.
Damn.
I think she froze.
You fucked up.
You done fucked it up.
You done goofed. Consequences will never be the
She
same.
done side ducked.
Same.
Oh yeah,
neurosis hypnosis. You are definitely luring me into your little chat rant where you now sleep deep down
You know
into
what?
relaxation, unable to
think-
steer away.
I think this is a good time for Sai to learn sign language.
It's funny. Someone's already said that one.
Yeah.
There's
So well done.
Oh, for some reason this keeps popping into my head. I once had to provide customer service to Westboro Baptist Church. Like, seriously.
Oh my god, that deserves
I would
a
have given them the
stream
worst
all
fucking
on its own.
advice.
Jesus.
I would have been like, delete win dot 32.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like, the urge to just, like, delete them off the service was overwhelming, but I would have gotten fired.
I would have dealt with that. I would have been like, yeah, okay. I would have just gotten fired. Sai, go closer to the microphone and say something. Yeah, go like really close to the microphone. Okay, I'll take you. I'll
in your
unpick
mouth.
you. Go really close to the microphone and just like scream something.
Come on,
Say a
Sai.
really
You know you want to.
say a penguin quote in a really dirty way.
No, we can't hear her at all. Try resetting your computer again. This is
You know
classic,
what?
just to see a
Have
facial
you
expressions.
tried a different browser?
Have
Yeah.
you gone into your sound options on your computer?
Huh.
I think Google Chrome is working the best.
Have you tried? Yeah, Google Chrome seems to work best at the
Have you
moment.
tried buying a new microphone?
Hey, do you guys want to hear a really funny word?
No.
What?
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
Pickle weasel.
Pick a whistle.
A really weird word right now is moist.
Oh my.
That makes, I don't know, that word like fucking makes me
Each
Cringe.
time I hear moist, I think of that old meme with like that old lady saying, "You make me moist."
yeah, exactly. I think it's like an old lady's
I got
vajayjay.
Or
Each time I hear that word, I think of that meme, and I have that lady's face like stuck in my head. It's horrible.
The
Hey,
one with her,
Benji,
oh wait, no.
the other day when we were on our last stream and you were talking about stories, I have another one if that's okay.
Oh yeah, man, for sure. Go crazy.
Okay. It's gonna get a little creepy, but I'll wait till Sai gets back.
All right, no worries. We've got to have as much moist makes me so uncomfortable. Hashtag
Moist is a compliment.
Moist.
She'll
I'm
tell
going
you.
to-
She'll respond to it in sign
Moisture.
language and tell you
Moisture.
how great it was.
I should
There we
tell
go.
you guys about when I encountered Ernie Hudson.
So tell us.
6 times the moisture.
Benji is so moist.
I am.
So much.
What's the temperature like over there right now? Is it hot? Is it humid? Is it
In
warm?
Australia right now, it's not hot.
Right now? Yeah.
It's freezing. I'm wearing like 3 layers.
Really?
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
so
fucking
cool.
80 degrees over here. It's like after 1 at my time.
See, no, but 80
Yeah, I take
degrees
my
for
hoodie
you
off.
guys.
Hot as fuck.
I'm going to see what 80 degrees is there. So 80 degrees, what is that in, what's that, to Celsius? 80 degrees. It's only 26. That's not even that bad, dude. That's like the daily away from summer.
Oh, you're using
Okay.
Celsius? I thought you were using Fahrenheit.
Nah, we use Celsius.
Yeah, we're the only people that do that
Oh,
shit.
Use
Yeah,
Kelvin.
Currently, it's night in Phoenix, and we are at 34 degrees Celsius.
Oh, nice. See, now that's a good night there. There you go. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, it's hot, but still.
But like,
if you-
but like during the day, it gets up to like 40. I've seen it get up to 45 once.
Yeah, here we had a few years ago, we actually had a record of, I think it was 10 days in a row of 45 degrees, 10 days in a row. And it was just straight No, that nighttime, it didn't fucking cool down all that much during the nighttime. It was quite literally just that for the whole 10 days. It was so bad.
Well, you guys are significantly below the equator, so like the days probably last for a while.
Yeah. I worked at Spencer's and had a lady who was 80 years old buying a dildo with her 20-year-old boyfriend. And she asked me, where is the lube? Because she needs to stay moist during fun time. Oh!
What did I want? Can you hear me?
Yes!
Yes!
What did you do?
Hi. I got on my fucking phone. I honestly figured it out. So I have a really, really old fucking computer from, like, I want to say 2011.
Yeah.
And it's just dead, I think. I think it's just gone.
I think
so I'm on my lovely ass phone.
I think your drivers might be fucked.
Probably. It's really old. So I'm just on my lovely ass phone.
Yay!
Yay!
Now we can...
Still get to see you and hear you.
Yay! Good fun times.
Okay. So basically, I was
story time?
in on Benji talking about getting moist.
No, it was an old lady who was 80 years old going to a sex shop with her 20-year-old boyfriend, making sure that she could find the lube so she could stay moist during fun time.
That's lovely.
Ew.
Sanctum.
Maybe it was like maybe when because she was so old, like it was too dry and dusty and very needed lube.
Oh, no, thank you. Imagery. Oh,
And now I just remembered Drop Dead Fred. Cobwebs.
Oh, Drop Dead Fred, man. That's a good movie from back in the day.
Yes,
Yeah.
Or if you want ultimate confusion, then you'd be going into the territory of My Stepmother as an Alien. We need to do a movie live stream. And speaking of which, Skeleton Goth, please tell your story. I'm going to actually do a Patreon live stream where we're going to be watching like a couple of movies or something like that. So if you're not a patron and you want to be a patron to join us in the movie live stream, it's going to be on a completely different website, but I will send you guys the link, and anyone who decides to become a patron, I think it's the $10 tier, which is level 4. We do a group movie night once to twice a week.
I'll become a patron. I'll become a patron if you do Phantom of the Paradise one night.
Phantom of the Paradise. Well, it sounds really bizarre, so I think I might actually.
I've seen that movie. It's so good.
Yep. It's like one of the earliest Brian De Palma films ever made. It's beautiful.
Well, I'm a huge movie lover, so I'll definitely be watching as many as I can. I said that it was only going to be once a week, but I think that I'll change that to twice a week because I watch I'm trying to get back into watching movies all the time like I used to, and I've just been lacking big time, so I've got a ton of movies to catch up on. I actually just watched Ghost in the Shell for the first time the other day, and it was way better than what everyone says it is. Everyone's bitching.
You watched the new one.
Yeah.
You need to see the old ones, the originals.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell. I've watched the anime. I've seen the movies. I have them. They're really good. They're nowhere like the movie was nowhere near as good as the anime, but that's the problem.
Not even close.
Everyone keeps
fucking close.
Yeah, not even close. But that's the problem though. Everyone keeps what's it called? Everyone keeps comparing everything to its original material, where I can see what they were trying to do with Ghost in the Shell. They were quite literally trying to just I guess just make something that a general audience can get a hold of, and then from there, maybe they'll make something of it. I hope they do anyway. That'd be so good.
I do have one comment on it. The amount of times they say the title, Ghost in the Shell, is fucking annoying.
Yeah, I'll concur to that big time.
Ghost in a shell. Ghost in a shell.
Oh my god.
We got someone who's leaving.
Wow.
Aaron. Have a good one, man. Take care of yourself. My life is boring as fuck compared to you guys. Sarah talk. God, I got to donate another $3 so I can watch it. I'll tell you what. Every so often, I'll give people who are lower than $10 a chance to come in because obviously not everyone can afford it. So I will give people the opportunity to come in, and maybe even one day, you know, I'll make it so every single patron can come in and join us during the live streams because I don't want people to be, you know, sort of just, I don't want people to be left out in the wilderness without the joining in on the fun. So that's another cool little perk that people will get every so often. People can join in just for the sake of me allowing them to join in, because everyone should be able to be given a chance.
Hashtag equality.
Yeah, fucking equality, that shit, especially on Patreon, because everyone's just awesome. Yeah, Centrelink, hard life, man. Skeleton Goth, please tell us your story.
Yes, is this the Westboro story?
He still hasn't told the fucking story. Come on, man. Get to it.
Yeah.
What was like about...
Wow. Okay.
What? This was like over about 10 years ago. Let's give it tops. 10 years ago.
Oh, the story is fucking
retro.
retro.
I was...
Where's my... It is glitching.
It is glitching so hard, man. Yeah.
Size, microphone.
I just realized how great my phone is.
Migrated to you.
God damn it. Hold on. Hold on.
What are you, Vegeta?
I just realized something.
God damn it.
God
damn it.
Oh my god, you guys are so freaking terrible.
God damn it, Kakarot.
God damn it, Kakarot. Get your shit together.
Okay.
If you keep this up, I'm going to use Solar Flare.
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Please, go with the story before it cuts out.
God damn it. You fucking asshole.
Fucking damn it.
So I was hanging out with a few friends, and I came home to my house, assuming that I was going to be home alone, around maybe like 4:36 in the afternoon. And I went to the kitchen to get something to eat. So I just got some water. Then I decided to go to the back room where my brothers were getting high, which was completely redundant.
Fun.
Yeah, no, not till they got to this part. I walked in, and I have been scarred for life. With what
What
I
were they
saw.
doing?
They were having sex.
Who?
What?
My brothers
your
were
brothers?
incest.
What?
Oh,
dude, that gives me a fucking funny story.
Oh, now that is hashtag cringe moment.
You know what?
So
That's more than cringe.
Yeah, that's a little fucking weird.
I am not going to go into detail, but I can tell you the after story. Hold on, Rax.
How big was their wing wangs?
No.
Was it actually getting space between the thrusts?
How many
Was
veins?
there, like, actually space between them?
No, but this is what happened. Okay, as soon as I fucking walked down them, I'm like, oh my god! And then one of my brothers was like, oh dude, what's going on? Like, what am I doing? And, he didn't know what was going on. Like, he was so stoned off his ass, he had no idea what was going on.
Stoned off his
What?
ass.
And my mom came home around 7 that night, and I told her, and then my brothers both denied it, and she believed them.
Why?
They were on drugs.
Denial.
His mom is gonna want to believe that. Fucking denial is crazy, bro.
Oh my god!
I have lost my
Denial.
fidget coin. Fuck.
Yeah.
I've got a pretty funny story regarding shit like that.
Go for it, Rex.
I was at a friend's house. I was 15, I think. I was skateboarding, and we were about to go skateboarding the next day. So I'm sleeping over at my friend's house, and we hear some weird ass noises coming from his little brother's room. So we are like, what the fuck? Let's go see what the hell they're doing. So we go in, we knock, we didn't even knock. We just walked in, and his little brother was legit butt fucking his friend, and we were like, what the fuck are you doing? And he turns around and he's like, he just looks right at us. He goes, we're playing butt to dingy.
Oh my god.
I was like, yo, what the I'm like, Seth, bro, I'm leaving, dude. And I'm like, I've had enough of this shit. I can't. I'm like, I'll see you tomorrow. This kid's gonna rape me in my sleep. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm out.
At least they're not sword fighting.
Oh,
not to mention, as soon as I walk out the door, he has a fucking wiener dog, and it bit me right in the fucking ball sack. I was like, yeah, I'm like, this is just too much. I've got PTSD from this. I'm leaving.
There it is.
Oh my god.
That's insane, dude. That's
Hey, it brings
This
me
is
back to my
awful.
story. My brother hit on me before too.
Oh,
Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Where are you from? Alabama?
Like,
California.
Are you from
Your family's
Alabama?
relocated.
Nah, from
Are you
California.
from the Alabama of California?
No, I'm from the southern California.
What if he's from Calabama?
Calabama.
Alabama,
California.
Calibama. You gotta get it like combine the two to make it really sound Californian and Southern. So Calibama.
California.
Alabama.
Silence.
Well,
Are
it
your
was
brothers
well, one of them
they
is
like the McFly brothers from It's Always Sunny? Because
Oh my God, Kina.
well, my brother.
You are obsessed.
One of my brother is gay, but he doesn't want to try and like express himself. So he wants to. It was so.
I think your brother sounds like he's beyond gay, bro. I think
Yeah,
that's
like-
a little.
I think he needs some help.
He had sex with my guy friend.
oh my god.
Well, I think your guy friend might be gay.
Keep
No,
your
they're-
imaginary friends away from him, then. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude might not have any boundaries.
They only do stuff when they smoke pot. They don't do anything when they're sober.
Hey!
I
Pot
told you
doesn't
pot
make
was
you
a
do weird shit like that.
Well, for
Pot
him
is,
it does.
pot is a gateway drug. Don't inject them marijuanas, kids.
Yeah.
Because he like he finds himself to be a loser and he doesn't want to try and get a girl, so he just goes for the other thing.
Oh my God, fucking idiot.
Nah, there was a point in time where, you know, like ex-girlfriends kept on fucking cheating on me and shit and everything. And my best friend would always tell me, she was just like, dude, seriously, you would have much more luck just going gay just because of the fact that, you know, with all the chicks that you keep coming into contact with, they keep fucking you around.
Coming.
Well, Benji, I'll put my dick in your butt for you.
It's getting saucy in here.
It's like one of those things where, you know, it's like, you've already got lots of guy friends. Just pick one. You'll be fine. And I'm like, I think I'm good.
I got stories like there was this one time my brother and sister, this is not my brother broke my sister's nose with a shovel.
Wow.
You sure
Because they were fighting and they and then
you sure you didn't use something else?
brother stabbed my other brother in the back of the knee with a pair of scissors.
Oh my God, you keep cutting out, and so you're coming back at moments where you're like,
Okay,
stab my brother.
Scissors stabbed in the dick. Knife shoved in his butt.
Then another time, my brother threw my other brother in a glass window, glass or something like that.
What?
Yeah, we totally know. Yep, we know.
Glass sliding doors. My brother threw my other brother through them.
You're totally not breaking up right now at all. Just keep going.
Okay, so your brother threw your other brother through a sliding glass door, pretty much.
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
I got some stories. They're pretty terrible.
Then, God damn it. Well, you go ahead.
What are we breathing for?
Let's just all breathe in and like.
Yeah, bad.
I could always leave, so I'm not super annoying.
You're not
No,
annoying.
dude, you are so not annoying.
You're giving this stream life. Just keep going. Knives in the butt. You're going.
Penis, Rex, penis.
Penis.
Shit, don't get the chat started again.
Hashtag Psyduck.
Had pot yet?
Oh my God.
Benji, you still there?
Yes, I'm
And
still
he
there.
Oh man.
Oh my God, I love this.
Crazy ass stories.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even get that.
That's
I
my
had to rename the stream so that we've got like crazy story time because everyone's just like, we're telling stories now. Okay, we'll tell stories. That's all good.
Yeah, dude. Your last stream where it was like labeled "Let's talk about sex" or whatever had like a fuck ton of just name the fucking stream. We're talking about penis. Come join.
Yes.
Everything's penis. Let's go.
Let's
It's funny.
talk about pots and penises.
Penis and vajayjays.
It's funny that when you want to talk about something like very ordinary, or something that people would consider as ordinary or boring, or something that you really not going to give a shit about for the most part, people are like, "Oh no, we don't need to watch that stream because XYZ." But then when you talk, you put like the word penis or vaginas or sex or something like that in the title, immediately people just jump on that stream straight away.
I'm going to tell you exactly why. And the exact reason is because they have been doing boring, regular, ordinary shit all day long. Just like we would want to watch a movie. I'm telling you right now, if someone fucking, let's watch two guys have a conversation about their day. Like, I'm not going to fucking be about it. Like, that movie is going to be boring shit to me. But if you put fucking these guys shoot at each other while having a conversation about the day, I'm going to watch that. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe if you keep penis out of it, I'm probably more likely to go in there. But
penis,
whatever. Put penis in there. Everybody loves that shit.
I swear, dicks are funnier than vaginas. It's like
they are. They
what else is funny is when you say dicks. Say that again.
Dicks.
Yeah.
I love. Your accent makes everything so amazing.
It does.
Keena's the shit. I like Keena.
I'm just going to say this.
Indoor plumbing.
I'm just going to say this. Penises just look weird in general.
They're beautiful. What are you talking?
They're like long, thick, and hard sometimes.
They're like magical
Jordan's
mushrooms.
just got it down, Pat. Jordan's because we're horny. Goddamn.
Yeah, right?
We make the babies. No, we don't make the babies. We help to make the babies.
There's somebody in the chat named Sarah Tuck. She wanted to have her story told.
Sarah, send me a message on the Twitter.
Well, she said in the chat.
Oh, did she?
Send me on the Twitter.
Yes.
How many? I wonder aren't wearing pants? Oh, who's not wearing pants?
Long story.
I'm not wearing pants.
Okay, Sarah Tuck. Sorry, I had to get this out because it was so good. Sarah Tuck's boyfriend tried to fuck his bong.
Whoa!
That's.
Was it a silicone bong?
Yes, because I was going to say creative props there for sure. But other than that, if it was a glass bong, ooh.
Yeah,
okay. So I got one relating to sticking your dick and shit. Okay, so when I was in high school, I bet a dude about $100 that he could not fit his dick into a soda can. Just to prove me wrong, he did it. The whole fucking thing into a soda can.
Well, one.
No,
I wouldn't do that even if someone bet me $100 too.
Yeah.
What?
So with the soda can he do it?
Yes.
Was he wearing protection? At least. Was he wearing protection at least?
Benji, you told the wrong story.
I know.
No, that wasn't me. God damn it.
Soda can. Oh.
Yeah, she had another.
It was legit, just like this.
Yep,
not peeled off, like not a can opener.
That was it.
From the top. Just
like that. Just like.
Oh.
My penis is legit trying to retract right now.
I think I just curled up inside myself for a moment. That's so bad.
I have so many fucking crazy ass stories like that too. It's sad.
Wait, did I tell you guys? Wait, I don't think I actually talked about this particular one on my stream. I think I talked about it on Joy's stream. But there was this chick that I knew years ago who was dared to put a Mars bar inside her, I would say inside her bits.
Yeah,
and
her mashed potatoes.
Yeah, and inside her mashed potatoes. And she was like so drunk and out of it that she did it. But because she was so warm and
oh no!
Yeah, no, it didn't get lost.
I don't want to go
it didn't get lost.
No,
started. No, she was dared to pull it out and then eat it. But because it is partially melted, she was literally scooping that shit out and eating it that way. So that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Wait, like sugar near a girl's vagina is like supposed to be very, very, very bad.
Oh,
Yeah, can't it throw the balance off?
hang on a second, Sarah.
Sorry, I'm an expert on vaginas here. don't want to toot my own horn, but
what was the question?
Oh, that's fucked up, man. I'll continue with that. But Sarah Tuck, MDA just corrected me. Sarah Tuck was in a fire, button naked, and her boyfriend, boyfriend's little brother, saw us both naked, and his mother. I have a scar on my butt from now. I have a scar on my butt now from that. Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah. Oh, that's definitely scarring material right there. Oh no,
Okay.
Literally.
it wasn't Sarah who said the bong thing. It was someone else. Let's go up the chat and we'll have a look and see.
It was Faith.
it was
Faith.
fake. Yeah.
Oh, Faith. Okay, so Faith, yes, that was Faith. Faith Myers was the boyfriend bong story. So there's so many things going on in the chat right now. It's kind of hard, especially when Bleach here eats spam in the chat, dude. I get it. Okay, thank you very much, but like other people need to have their moment.
Okay, right.
I was about to puke, chat. I took
just come
pills
over and
just so
curl
I
up,
wouldn't.
I get plane to Australia. I stay at your house. You can try.
I stay at your house. Snick is not a sprinkle. It sounds like Predator. What's going on?
Fapping.
That's me.
Skeleton fapping.
That's definitely
It's just bone on bone, guys.
That's definitely
it's bone on bone.
Hey Rex, are you the clit commander? From you said you're expert on vaginas.
I am the clit commander.
Awesome.
Okay, so really quick story for some reason that popped into my head.
Yeah.
In basic training, we did our final field training exercise, and we're all just kind of chilling out with our drill sergeant, and he's asking questions, and he goes, "So who was the Peter Peeper?" And simultaneously, like, this is 50 fucking people, call out one guy. It wasn't me. But yeah, like, it was just one of the weirdest things to see. It's just like, wow, dude.
What branch were you?
I was Army.
Oh, okay, cool.
Thank you for your
He was
service.
part of the Salarmy.
Oh.
The Salvation Army.
Come on, that's just...
It's nice to meet you.
Hey, they have good clothes there, the Salvation Army. Excuse you, Rex.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I farted with my mouth.
It was a flatulence.
Yep.
Oh. Anyone else got any hilariously sexual stories that can definitely contribute to the stream for sure?
I got another crazy one, per usual.
Ooh, yes.
Go. Who's
So-
going first?
I will. Okay, I got this.
Okay. You got
So
it.
I'm a
I got this, y'all.
I got this.
Go, Sai. Go, Sai.
So I'm a gay female, so I go to pride events. And every year I go, 99.9% of all the gay dudes there think I'm a gay guy or a bisexual guy.
What the fuck?
So every
Sorry,
year, so every year, I end up getting these guys that will start grinding on me. And it's just like, dude, I have a pussy. And every time I say a pussy, they just hate the word pussy, they will literally scream and run away as if it's a plague. Yes! It's not the pussy,
It's coming towards me.
You grinded on it, dude. You grinded on it. It's all your fault.
It's gonna eat me.
My gay dick has been tarnished.
In Mother
Jordan,
Russia,
the
you don't eat the
brutality
vagina.
is
Vagina eat you.
a homosexual man. He is making very expertise comments on this situation.
Who? What was that?
Jordan, he's
What?
like, no gay dude who thinks you're a dude have ever had a single bit of sex.
It's true.
I like this Jordan character.
Like if you were gay, you would go. I mean, you'd get so much of the butt. You would get so much butt. You'd get all of the butt.
Hashtag all the butt.
All the
butt
butt.
stuff.
All the butt.
Yeah, one time I was taking a shower. I touched my butthole and it felt good actually.
All right, so we got to change the stream name to now buttholes.
And butt stuff.
Buttholes and butt stuff.
Adult only.
I have an
yes.
embarrassing story
Adults
from
only.
high
That's
school.
probably a good little category to get it into, actually. So we don't have
Do
people.
tell.
There we go. All right. Sorry. Please continue. Someone was about to say something.
I have a slightly embarrassing story from high school. I was a theater kid, and so we were rehearsing a play, and one day one of my female friends was sick, and she had to do this scream, and she was like, I just can't do it, I can't do it. And I was like, okay, just let me know when it needs to be done. And so she lets me know, and when that part comes up, I just let out this super high-pitched girly scream. She's cracking the fuck up. And so, but the timing was off. So our theater teacher goes, Eiley, that was the wrong timing on it. And so I pop my head out from behind the curtain, and I'm just like, that was me, sorry.
We have another story from Jay Cupcake.
Yes, I was dating a guy who shitted while we had sex. It was legit. It was legit the worst, most fucked part.
Oh my god!
He didn't even want to shower.
What the fuck, dude? What? So was this like a full-on like turd, or are we talking like diarrhea shit? Because like,
Okay.
this could be.
Did he shit like when the dick was inside or when it was outside? Because it kind of makes it worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it like a shit where you literally just, it's like you're shitting while you're having sex? Because that's just fucked up, man. Is that even possible? Because you've literally got muscles contracting and
I think it might be possible.
That would take some effort.
Yeah, that would actually take effort, unless it was diarrhea, in which case it would literally just fall out of you.
So
that's
Julia's here.
This qualifies as like a sequel to like Two Girls, One Cup. This would be like one guy, one shit, one chick. I don't know.
So basically, Jay Cupcake, chocolate cupcake.
Oh,
She
that's
gets
so
the brown
horrible.
shower.
Has anybody ever been? Has
You had a guy
everybody?
take a piss inside of you once. No, thank you.
Ugh.
Have any of you ever?
How do you find these people?
Have any of you ever been in a fight before?
It was liquid.
Yeah.
Bro, look
She
at my
said it was
face.
liquid.
Yeah. Look
Oh,
at
hey,
this.
Joy.
Look at this pic. Hold on.
Joy says if you're an alien, it's possible.
Oh,
My nose
lovely.
is like fucked.
Look at
Of course
that
I've
pic.
been
Oh,
fights.
that's bad.
I got
Oh,
that.
lovely.
I got that at work when I got fired.
Oh.
So he like legit was on top of me, and it was liquid. That's what she said.
Why?
You have any fight stories that you didn't talk about? Rex,
What?
you have any fight stories?
Oh, dude, you don't want to hear me talking about fighting, bro. Like, I grew up like, I told you I'm from Atlanta, right? Like, I used to live there.
Yeah, I remember you
That's
telling me that.
all I ever did. I don't want to get into fights. I got some pretty shitty stories. But here's one. So this is not a very bad one. So I was at a party. I had like quit my job. I was like pretty upset, and I was pretty much just having a shitty day. So I was living on my own with my sister. We were like pretty young and shit. And I think I was like 19 at the time. And I quit my job. And since I did that, you know, my sister was my roommate. She was upset that I quit my job. You know, obviously I was like not going to be paying anything anytime soon. And I wanted to get the fuck out of the house. So one of my friends was, who was actually one of my coworkers where I quit. They were like, hey, I'm having some people over at my house tonight. Come over and hang out. So I was just like, all right, so I'm going to go over there. Everybody was like getting all, you know, shitty. And I go outside to have a cigarette. Yeah, getting real shitty. I'm trying to keep with the
shit?
theme of the chat. You know what I mean? Shitty shit. You know.
He's on par with that shit.
I was smoking a cigarette when I was, still smoking. And I come back inside, and this was like a weird situation. So this guy that was inside talking to this girl that I was like, I don't want to say dating, I guess fooling around with. I don't know. But so I go inside. Buddies. This guy that was like talking to this girl that I was, whatever.
Fuck buddies.
He was talking. Yeah, we had. Just be blunt about it. We were fuck buddies, whatever. So this dude was talking shit about me because, like, he was dating my sister at the time, and he was just like talking all this trash about like, oh, he's a piece of shit, this, that, and the other. And so I walk in, and he's got his like back turned to me. And as soon as he sees me walk in, he like turns around and looks at me and just like, yeah, I'm fucking talking about you, this, that, and the other. And I was like, bro, shut your skinny ass mouth up before I fuck you up. And he really got mad that I called him scrawny because he was really fucking skinny and scrawny, and it really hit him in a sensitive nerve. So he starts running at me, and like a couple of his buddies stop him. And me being the little shit that I was, I just kept talking shit. I'm like, your buddies are holding you back because you're about to get your ass fucked up, buddy. And that's when another one of his friends just got really pissed off and like tries to tackle me. So me, like, I've trained in like so many different fucking types of martial arts. It's not even funny, like my entire life. So as soon as this dude tries to tackle me, I literally use his own weight and like throw him outside because I was standing in a doorway. So when I do that, he like lands on his face, and I'm like, bro, if you know what's good for you, you'll fucking stay on the ground. And he did not know what was good for him. He tried to run back at me again. I cracked him in his face really hard and literally broke this bone right here on his face. As soon as I hit him, yeah, it was pretty bad. Like as soon as I hit him, I was wearing a white t-shirt just like this. He hit this fucking guy, and literally blood just goes and like squirts on me, and he just hits my shirt, smears it all down my shirt and my pants. I'm wearing flip-flops, and I'm literally wearing flip-flops. Like, this is the worst like fighting outfit you could possibly wear. So as soon as that happens, I just like stop, and I go, yo, come pick up your fucking friend. And literally everybody is mad at me at this point. So like, the guy that was like originally I was talking shit to, who was talking shit about me, and I had every right to, he tries to come at me with a beer bottle. And I was like, dude, look at your fucking friend. I'm like, do you really think that is the biggest, you think that's the best choice for you right now? So they all pick up I thought the kid was fucking dead, to be honest with you. Like, he was like not moving, not doing anything, like just out. Like, I've never seen anybody get knocked that fucking out before. But they lock me out, and it's like 3 a.m. So like I start walking down the street, and a cop sees me and stops, and he's just like, why are you covered in blood? And I was just like,
you're not sus at all.
I was like, I had a nosebleed. Yeah, sorry.
I swear I'm not a serial killer.
So, yeah, I literally had to get picked up. Yeah, it was just like a terrible fucking time. Like, I'm not proud of this moment at all, but you asked me about a fight story, so.
Look what Joyce said to you. She was like, yeah.
No. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like, no, this guy was not the skinny man, Jordan. This guy was I was like 19. This dude was like 27 at the time. Like, yeah, this dude was like a grown ass man. Yeah. But yeah, you learn from your stupidity when you're younger. You don't go through your whole life
stupid to be old and wise.
That shit. So
yeah,
I'm far from a violent person. I learned from my mistakes, and yeah, that's why I don't like talking about fighting.
Rex, come on, let's fight.
My bad. Let's not. At this point, I'd probably let somebody fucking win. I'd be like, all right, just fucking hit me, whatever.
I'm done. Just go for it.
Yeah, just
I'll
go
hit you in the
ahead.
gonads.
Yeah, I'm pretty much on the same page as you, Rex, because it's like I can kill somebody with my bare hands.
It's not even like a thing to fucking brag about. It's like, yeah, you can hurt somebody, but like, do I really want to?
Yeah,
that's the point.
I was gonna say this. It's a similar thing. I think I've told this story elsewhere. but friend of mine who I grew up with, he's actually considered by the government as a lethal weapon. But he doesn't,
if you train in martial arts, you actually have to like register your hands as weapons if you're like a professional boxer or something.
Yeah, exactly. And basically, he came down from Queensland, for holiday because he's originally from Melbourne. And I'm sure you could find the story out there if you looked hard enough. But he got attacked in like one of the bars that we have in the city, in like an alley. And this dude like fucking bottled him over the head, and got into a bit of a beef with someone who he didn't know, and he ended up hitting the wrong person while thinking that someone was actually going to attack him, because obviously when you're getting hit over the head with a bottle, it's going to have a bit of an effect on you. It's going to fuck up your judgment and whatnot of what's actually going on around you.
You're either getting knocked out or you're getting really mad.
Exactly, and he saw, all he could remember seeing was that there was a person who was coming at him, and so he just kicked the dude in the head, and instantly his head hit the pavement, and like he just went in full rage mode, kicked this dude in the head again, and CCTV and everything caught the whole thing. So obviously he didn't go in his favor because he kicked him again the second time.
Oh, yeah.
And the kid, the wasn't a kid, but the guy who he'd actually knocked out with his foot, instantly ended up in a coma for like months.
Wow.
And he was sent to jail for like don't even know, like years. And a very unfortunate situation, but obviously because of the training that he's been given, all it took was just 2 simple hits and the guy was gone. Like, so that's a very unfortunate story, but out of all the things, cool again, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, like out of all the stories that I've heard, that's like a prime reason why I'm not a fan of people just getting into fights and shit, because it can end with your life literally over.
Yeah.
It can end in various ways, and especially with these days with everybody doing that whole pussy move of, oh, I'm going to carry knives and guns and fucking weaponry and shit.
Dude,
It's
right
like,
here, I got hit in the face with a chair.
yeah, like just simple things like that. Like anytime I've ever been in a fight, it's always been, oh yeah, I've got like 50 mates over there just in case if I, start losing or whatever. It's like, why? Tell them all to go away, like fuck off, whatever. And it's like, nah, man, nah, it's all good, man. They're not going to step in. It's like, how the fuck do I know that?
I mean, growing up in the area that I was in, it was either like and I'll be totally honest. I'll be really honest with you, dude. Like when I grew up, when I was a lot younger, I was in a situation where I didn't really have parental guidance. Like I was on my own, man. I was at like,
you were not a PG rated little boy.
Yeah, I had joined some
organizations, some groups.
Yeah, I had joined an organization, and I literally had to leave. I literally had to fucking leave. They'll probably see this somewhere and fucking be like, oh, he's in fucking New York now, Jake, let's go get him. But like, fuck it, whatever, dude. Fuck all of y'all.
No, see the difference between reality, like actual reality, is that the minute that you can see, it doesn't matter how, how someone approaches the situation. If someone is quite literally intent on moving on with their life, having a family, whatever, and they're not instigating shit between their own people and whatnot, they're generally just going to let it go. They're generally just going to be like, okay, cool, yeah, that guy, he's doing his own thing. Sure, he flipped us off, whatever. It doesn't really matter. He's got his own life. He doesn't want to come back. Fine. And that's where I will give them that benefit of the doubt and be like, okay, well, at least, they won't fucking go hard, in that particular way, because obviously now they have a family. Things are different now, so on and so forth. This just got into a completely different topic, man. We're talking about sexy shit, and now we're going into fucking...
Like copyright issues.
Am I a Resident Evil fan? I am. Yeah, and if so, yes. Have you seen the new movie Vendetta?
Benji, do you have a Nintendo Switch?
I do not. I am a poor motherfucker. Just ignore everything in the background. Like, legit, all this stuff took years to collect, and I got them all for pretty much nothing. So... whenever anyone's like, you're not poor, you got collectible items. Yeah, if I sold them, I wouldn't be poor anymore. But all this shit was given to me over the years, by other people, and other stuff I've actually had since I was a kid. So, a whole different story there.
You hoarder.
I am.
It's okay.
Yeah. You mean the Resident Evil movies, as in the animated movies, like the CGI movies? Because I haven't seen, if there is a latest one, I have not seen it yet. I've seen Resident Evil Degeneration and the other Resident Evil, can't even remember what it was called, but I have
Afterlife?
seen the animated movies. Yeah, no, Afterlife, no. There's animated Resident Evil movies.
Oh.
There's Resident Evil CGI, whatever the fuck they're called. The film series, there is a handful of them, actually. There's Damnation, Degeneration, and Biohazard 4 Incubate. I haven't seen that one either. Vendetta. Oh, apparently it's a new one. Okay, so I haven't seen that one. I have to actually check that out. Or is it new? Oh, it is new. I haven't seen the trailer for it yet. The new CGI, the other ones we don't have to mention. No, I haven't seen the new one yet. Oh, yes, new trailer. Sweet. Okay, so it just came out. Wait, no, it's been out for a while now. Holy shit, I haven't seen it. Holy crap, I gotta watch that.
Can we all just...
Yeah,
Can we all just agree that we need to pretend that the live-action Resident Evil movies did not happen?
Yes, we can pretend that. Except for the first one. The first one wasn't bad.
I enjoyed the second one.
Oh, the second one. Out of all of them, no, the second one was the worst.
The first one I love. The second one I enjoyed. I just thought that it was just so fucking funny. Like, Mike, why was Mike Epps there? And, like, the whole, I don't know, just like the costume for Nemesis was just so funny to me. Like, you could just tell it was like fucking 70 layers of rubber and shit. It was funny.
No, I hated what they did with Nemesis. He quite literally just looked like shit. He looked so bad.
It looked like a fucking dildo meets a worm. It was just
bad. Yeah, I concur. It was fucking terrible. But I will say, I did like the first one. I had high hopes for it because I was like, oh yeah, okay, we could get various things, and then at the end when they were like, put him into the Nemesis program, I was like, oh my god, they're gonna go with Nemesis, and I was so excited. I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. And then they decided to go that route, and I was like, oh no. And then that really shitty slow-mo effect that they put in the second one was also shit. And then honestly, it just,
honestly, like, what really started to get to me was, what I liked about the first one is that they kind of took it new direction, different characters, all that stuff. Like, it's not focusing on the characters from the games. And when they started bringing that in, it just got bad because it was just like, wow, they are just not doing this correctly at all.
Yeah.
And
if they went CGI with Nemesis, I would have been fine with that. I would have been like, okay, well, at least, they can add in all the extra things that they ended up doing with future villains, which really shit me. Like in the, what was it? In Extinction, I think it was, when that guy who just won't seem to die, he won't seem to go away or anything like that, he was killed in the laser room. I was like, really? You could have done that with Nemesis and given him the tentacle things. Like, that's what Nemesis had. So why give it to a totally different character, Like, it would have been awesome.
Was it Wesker?
Yeah. No, not Wesker. The other one. Wesker was in Afterlife.
Oh, okay.
It was the guy who was pretty much just like a regular tyrant.
Yeah.
But honestly, like, my channel, yes, I do like messing around with games, but what I really want to do with my life is to, like, help video games transition to television and movies better. Like, I'm pretty sure we all agree that the Hitman movies were pretty much crap for fans and
they were crap for just regular moviegoers.
Yeah, they had no substance at all. Like in the intro, sure, the intro sucked you in, and you were like, "Oh, okay, so they're actually gonna do this." And then you get past the intro, and it's like, "Wait, what?"
Well, here's the thing: like, they didn't just suck on like that level. The cinematography was shit too.
I saw the trailer.
That was the worst part for me.
I saw the trailer for Hitman, the newer Hitman, and I was like, no, He does not go out in the middle of the fucking street and use silencers in that way. He doesn't go fucking crazy in the way that he has. It's not explosions and shit every 2 seconds. It's not car chases. It is legit siphon filter levels of stealth. That's what it is, you know? And yeah.
But this is pretty much like the project I'm willing to like full on discuss. I have another one that's based on Fallout, but I don't talk about that one like in the open. But like Hitman, the best way to do that would actually maybe like have the intro where 47 is talking with Diana, and then for the rest of the movie just make it like a horror movie where like you don't really see the killer, and like occasionally you just see somebody that's bald with a barcode on the back of his head just walking away from where somebody got killed. Because he's a legend. There are people that think he does not exist.
Yeah. And when people found out about him, it's like, oh, really? That just ruins everything. You know, that quite literally is just, it destroys that whole, you know, oh wait, what? Are you going to watch Mike's stream later? He's doing a gaming stream later on, so yeah, I might actually. It really depends on whether or not I'm doing the movie live stream. I have to find out from my patrons whether or not they're available for me to do the movie night live stream thing. So I'll find out soon.
Hey,
from
Rax,
everybody.
what's going on between you and Bleach?
No, I was just tracing his IP real quick.
Oh, okay. I was saying
and
that face. Look at him. Yeah, it's whatchamacallit? Movies these days seem to go down this route of remaking, reconstructing, you know, just redoing various things that just don't need to be done. Really has put me on the wrong side of Hollywood. You know, made me feel about them very differently compared to what I thought they could have. You know, what address they could have. What points they could address in comparison to where they went. You know. Yeah.
That leather jacket.
I'm gonna get who's? Oh, Kina, is that you?
Popcorn.
It sounds like Sai's just stepping in snow right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, but that's not me. I hear it too.
I'm so sorry. I've got cold.
It's okay.
Does anybody want any cake? I'm gonna go get some cake. I got chocolate cake.
Question:
Oh.
Where's Bomb Diggity?
Bomb Diggity's here. She
Oh, I missed him.
Yeah, but she's using a YouTube name though. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna say people should definitely go and check out her stuff. She might not still be here. We'll find out in a moment. No, she's not here. But yeah, hang on. Let's get the channel up here. People should definitely go and subscribe to her because she's got some fucking good shit. She's talking about a lot of, you know, political related stuff, which is, I don't know, it's interesting. It's like a different topic that most people generally don't like listening to or talking about or whatever. And so I personally enjoy it myself because it's something I used to look into and whatnot. So let's go to my history and go and take a look at one of the last sets of videos that I actually had a look at.
I love when he does the Beatles voice.
The Beatles voice is supposed to be Stewie.
I'm sorry. I'm old school.
Old school. Oh, that's not old school. That's just literally you're prehistoric, I guess we could go with.
Well, I am.
Oh my god, I'm finding all these
this month.
Oh,
Back in my day.
Hey guys, just ignore Bleach. Just leave them alone. It's all good. They're just trying to get a rise out of people.
I like Bleach.
Yeah. There we go. Maybe. Hang on. Let's. Panda Chew is still here. Please go check out Panda Chew's channel. I'm going to link it in the chat. Good stuff. Bam. Go subscribe.
I just got
5,181 subs.
I just got a tweet that said Benji as a unicorn. I haven't looked at it yet, but I have a feeling someone turned Benji into a unicorn.
Yay! I'm a unicorn. Rock on.
Better than a seahorse.
I think my Twitter is broken.
Fix it, man. Fix it.
I think I'm going to somewhat end the stream here because I need to get my stuff ready for the Patreon stream. If you guys are interested, go and check out Patreon and do the deed there, and I will possibly see you there.
Why are you saying it like that?
Do the deed.
We're gonna do the deed.
Do the deed.
Do it.
Or you could say,
do it.
We're all gonna do the D.
There.
Because why not?
DD, drug and disease free.
Thank you for everybody who showed up, and thank you for everybody. Benji is a shapeshifter. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for everyone who has shown up. Thank you to all my live chat companion peoples and all the people who are in the chat right now. And yes, hopefully I can have you on again at some point in the future. Hopefully it won't take me too long to bring out this video that I'm working on. So those who are curious, please do subscribe to all the people that you see here. We have Sai, Twitter. Sai, put out your Twitter. And everyone else, please put all your Twitternesses out there, including Kina and Rax and Colin and Skeleton Goth and MDA. Put all your stuff out there so people can go and follow you and subscribe to you on all the channels. I was going to do like one of those official outro things where everyone, lets everybody know where your channels are and stuff like that. But I don't think anyone here is retarded. Pretty sure they can check out the channels and have a look themselves. Yeah.
I'm trying to like link my stuff, but I can't because my internet is crashing on my computer.
Well, in that case, I will do that for you. So that's all right. Oh yeah. Okay. So MDA, you got yours out there. Rax, please put your stuff out there too. And
give me some loving because I'm fresh out the oven.
Yes, he is. He's got his shit straight out the oven. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Yes. CJ, I will put your stuff out there too.
Okay, thank you.
And who else we got here? Whoops, that doesn't work. Okay. Check out the CJ at the Twitterness here. And go and check out Sai's old Twitterness too. Sai, you can find her here.
Twitter.com at Psyduck.
Yes.
Oh my god. How has that never been a thing before?
I don't know.
Well, it's gonna be a thing now. We're gonna put the next title. It's gonna have hashtag Psyduck in it. You watch.
Yes.
And Kina.
Yay,
Kina. I'm for Kina's adventure.
Oh, thank you.
Kina does animations, and she does a fantastic job with the animation. So please go and check out her stuff. She's bit of an expert in the fucking animations department. And her other one, Kina's other Twitter is this one.
Kina got mad skills.
I only have one Twitter.
Oh, well, there you go.
I just went to check out your website.
Who was the first one?
Kina's Adventure. You have Kina's Adventure, and then you have Magpie.
Yeah,
yeah, I haven't opened that other one in like a really long time. Just link the Magpie one. That's the main one.
Okay.
Oh, in that case, there. Well, I'll go with Kina. Main.
When you said that, I thought you were linking to my actual comic, so that's why I didn't say anything.
Oh.
I get confused. Sorry.
That's all right. No worries. And I hope you guys are all having a fantastic time. I hope you guys had a fantastic time. Yes, cock munches. All the munching of the cock. The munching of all those bits.
Cock munches.
Hey,
I wanted to apologize.
No, you're crackling up again, so I can't actually hear what you're trying to say. Everyone, have a great evening. For all the patrons that are still here, what am I going to be streaming on Patreon? I don't know. I'm sure we'll come to a conclusive decision on what that is. You know what? I'll make it everyone who donates this particular night. I'll probably be doing it in like an hour or two. So stay tuned for that. And anyone who is a patron, all 25 of you will be getting the link. So
I think what Benji's going to do, sorry to spoil it for everybody, but he's actually going to do, once he gets everybody donating to his Patreon, the patrons are going to see him live stream himself getting fucked by a giant Benji dildo.
That is exactly what's going to happen. But it's going to have a ridiculous amount of detail, and it's also going to have a little bunny tail at the end of it too. But at the very tip, which is going to be my face, that's going to go in first. So you won't be able to see my face too much.
You're giving me bad ideas for fan art, Benji.
No, don't give her ideas.
He's also going to have a kangaroo in the background stroking his kangawang.
Oh, no.
So I have that, and then, like, in Joy's stream, we're talking about sweaty balls. I have a lot of, like, stuff that I need to draw now.
Oh, Kina, no.
Oh, God. Well,
there's actually a Rule 34 page of my character because I sexualize my stuff so much that now people are making fun out of it.
That's good as, man.
Oh.
We'll have to share that one next time for sure.
You should
Everybody
see the
has to
gift
see it.
someone made. Oh my god. Benji,
So many
Fruit
notes
Loops.
right now.
It's like, I didn't even know. It's like one of my friends who found porn of my character online and was like, hey, you're starting to get like fan art. And I'm like, oh wow, my character is a giant dick now. That's new.
Oh, all right. Everyone,
All right.
take care. And hopefully I will see you on the stream. If not, then I will see you on the next live stream for everybody. So have a fantastic evening, morning, whatever time it is where you are. And I'll see you guys next time.
See you.
Bye.